So welcome back, guys. Okay, no, not welcome back. What's up, guys? So this is a new segment that I'm trying out to do clips. Because I'm having a hard time recording or shooting podcasts or the podcast episode. I've decided, you know what? Let me just make these short clips to share with you guys and see how things goes. So on our first episode of our Joe clips, but of course, as is the norm, today's clip proudly brought to you by BW 3D printing. You think it, we print it. These are the go-to guys for all your 3D printing needs, whatever it is that you need regarding 3D printing, be it material, be it machines, be it the service itself, CAD services also. BW 3D printing is your guy. So getting straight into it, right? First and foremost, congrats to the BW team for their win at the Olympics. It's amazing what they did. Honestly, I don't think anyone in this day and age could be able to pull off what they did. Honestly, congrats to the team for bringing back home the gold and the silver. Literally, you guys indeed made us proud. So getting straight into it, right? We have UFC 305, which is happening this weekend. UFC or MMA is a sport that I just picked interest in recently. I'm not really a guru or a maestro when it comes to MMA or UFC. It's something new. So I hope you guys will learn with me as we delve into the sport of mixed martial arts. So we have DDP versus Israel Adesanya. So DDP has 21 wins, Easy has 24. He has 2 losses. Israel has 3. So damn, Israel has 3 losses. I wonder who the third guy is. I know the first one, Gabe Pereira, and the other one is Strickland. I wonder who Israel losses. Who did Israel lose against? That is intense. Only 3 losses. Israel. Of course, Google, tell me about the casualties. His record, 24-3-0. Let's see. Okay, it's still loading as it does. So he has 16 wins by knockout and then 10 wins by, 0 wins by submission. And then DDP has 10 wins by submissions and 9 wins by knockout. Now, this match is the match of, this is the African match right here. Because both these men are African. But there's a catch, there's a difference. Now, DDP, Dricus Duplessis, is an African, born, bred, and raised in Africa, and is currently living in South Africa. And then Israel is from Nigeria. I think Israel migrated from Nigeria to the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken, and then he got to MMA. But Dricus has been living in South Africa his entire life, so he's a proper African. Kiliburu Street. So, and I think that is what is compelling, or that is the real underlying issue of this fight. Well, speaking for myself, I think this fight is not only against 2 men. This fight is honestly it goes beyond just the UFC belt. This is a sensitive topic or sensitive issue. This is more than a fight. This is black versus white, if you look at it. This is African versus European, so to speak. You know, you have a white man, and we know South African history, you know. So you, in other words, have a white man versus a black man, easy. And you tend to wonder, or you ask yourself, like, who these men, is this just a sport? No, it's not. These men are gonna go at it because of that. You know, I'm sure that's the case for Easy. I mean, based off of his last, I think, face off with DDP, after DDP won against Whitaker. Yeah, he said some things, yeah, and you can see that this goes beyond just a fight. This goes beyond that. This is more than a fight. And people on the Supersport page where you see this picture, let's look for some comments here. 60 to 270, okay. I'm rooting for the African, Mohammed A. Hassan. Funny guy. Do your thing, Dricus, Team SA. Okay, most relevant. Maybe let's have more comments. All right. The only thing we see there is SA versus Nigeria. The places must know that this one is personal. Losing is not an option, which is true. We cannot lose. I'm from South Africa, and honestly, I support the black guy. I'll never forget white people for what they did to my forefathers. Came with a bunch of mirrors and take all the cows. So you see what I mean? An example of how this is not only just a fight. It goes deeper than that. But hey, man, it's a life. We do what we gotta do. You gotta emerge victorious nonetheless. So Dana White also made an announcement. Dana White, UFC president or UFC CEO, he made an announcement that if DDP Dricus wins this match, the UFC will be coming to SA. Now, that is why I'm rooting for DDP, because I want the UFC to come to SA so that I can have a chance to watch the UFC live, right? And then the winner of DDP and Easy, the winner of this match, gets to fight Strickland. Now, Strickland, this SOB, goddamn, this foul, loudmouth guy. Strickland is the man that broke Easy. He is the guy that having our chocolate today. It's a little bit cold. This is the man that broke Israel. Israel was never the same after the fight against this man. He broke this man psychologically. He tore him down. So much so that he got into a break after the fight against this guy. I mean, I don't know how long it was, 3-6 months, but he tore Easy down, and I don't think it'll be a good thing for him to go back to that space again. So one of the reasons why I don't want Easy to win, honestly, because it'll mean he has to face this man again, and this is all a mind game. It was all a mind game. He destroyed Easy, psychologically, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But we cannot base our predictions on hope. At the end of the day, the winner gets money, and that is what we want. Money, machankura, chelete. So predictions. Israel, based off of his fight against Strickland was pushing forward, was pressing. He had him on his back foot. And I think he doesn't cope, or he doesn't fight well when he's on his back foot. My opinion, that is. I'm not an expert, remember. So DDP does press. He was pressing hard against Strickland. I think that is how he won, because he gave it his all. He went in, he got hammered, he got butchered. He looked like a cauliflower afterwards. His was not mine, but he still went in. He was still pushing forward. So I think if he can maintain that same pace, that same attitude, the entire 5 rounds, he should be able to get that win against Easy. And Easy should just do his thing, man. I can't wait. This is a fight for the books. This is honestly Africa versus Europe, or Africa versus or black versus white. Bundaki versus Maguru. You know what I mean? But may the best man win. I can't wait. So what should happen should Easy lose this match? I think it's obvious. Should he lose, don't take a break. I think it'll be time to retire, man. Sometimes you need to retire on top. You don't want to be like Tony Ferguson. This man here. Tony Ferguson, the Al Kakui, Tony Ferguson, I think he has 8 straight losses now. People are speculating that this man has never been the same ever since he fought, what's his face? Justin Gaethje, yes. So this man fought against Justin Gaethje, and people are saying he was never the same after he fought Justin Gaethje. So after he fought Justin Gaethje, he has been on 8 straight losses, and and he keeps on losing. I think he's an easy bet, or he's an easy, no, what's the term that I'm looking for? He's a cash cow, in the sense that you can easily bet against them and be sure to win cash. So I'm looking to get into Betway and betting on sports or betting on UFC. So every time this man is fighting, yeah, I'm going to bet against him, because I know he's gonna lose, because he's just not the same, man. I saw some videos of him fighting before the Kichi fight, and yeah, he was amazing. But ever since then, it's never been the same guy. And also, Father Time catches up on too. So I think easy after this. Should you lose, I think go out with a bang. Like, don't. There's no need to force things. There's no need to push things. You did what you did. You were a GOAT, or you are a GOAT. 24 wins, 3 losses. The record is impeccable. Don't hate it anymore. Like Tony Ferguson is, or will do. Otherwise, good luck to both of you guys. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. There'll be more coming, and yeah, let's grow and learn together. Joe Clips.